How's it going?
Going good.
Super stoked to have to do this today because look who we brought with them.
This is a big celebration for me.
It's a big celebration for me too. I've been a big fan of Frank and Debbie's for a long time. Frank, Debbie, how are you?
We're doing real well. How are you doing, Chuck?
I'm doing so good right now. And for those of you at home that don't know who this is, Good Medicine is in the house. Yeah.
It's our pleasure. Thank you very much for asking us.
This is a big celebration for me. It's a love affair that I've been having for, what, 12, 15 years now. And I thought, so you could really understand what my love affair is all about, I wanted to play a little introduction into this show. It's a little different from what I traditionally do, but there are people out there that may not have heard Good Medicine and at their best. So we're going to talk a little bit about them. To play a little song. Are we ready, Billy? No, we're not ready.
Sits alone for another night after he took off from a stupid fight. It's been this way right from the very start. Another love, another broken heart. Another love, another broken heart. Another life is torn all apart. Give me the chance to do it all. Another love, another broken heart. 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 Sheds a tear for the no good man. Runs around anytime he can. Seems to think he's got to figure it out. But does he know what it's all about? Another love, another broken heart. Another life is torn all apart. But give me the chance.
So, what I want to, a story I heard, 2 years ago? My goal was, when we first opened up the Gold Coin, if we were going to have music and entertainment in there, it had to be Frank and Debbie. And so I talked with Frank and Debbie, and I got to find out a little bit about them and their music. And that's what this show is about. This is, of course, the last show we have on Music on the Green. But there's a reason why the last show for this 2014 year features Good Medicine. So maybe you could share the story that you were telling me about how the roots of your music, Deb.
Well, in my personal part of it, I grew up in the Bay Area, and I was fortunate enough to run into the Grateful Dead and be able to ask some questions and get some guitar lessons and spend some time in the studio seeing how they did things. And that was very intellectual.
Can we get a little bit more intimate on this, Debbie? Or can I tell it the way I heard it? Okay, let me tell you this. Debbie's a teenager in the Bay Area, right? She wants to learn how to play guitar, so she goes to her next door neighbor and she says, "Hey, Mr. Jerry Garcia, would you teach me how to play guitar?" Is that how it went down?
A friend told me where they lived in San Francisco, and I knocked on the door.
Okay, so close enough. You knock on the door, Jerry Garcia answers it?
Yeah.
And you say, "Would you teach me how to play guitar?" And he says yes. Oh my God.
And the beauty of that song is that you can hear the roots. When you listen to that music, you can hear the roots. And that was the thing. When I was talking with Debbie, and I said, I hear the Grateful Dead in that music. I hear Jerry Garcia. The whole thing is, and she's told me this story.
Well, we know, Bob, about your exploits in the 1960s, but we won't get into that now. But okay. Frank, how did you start in the music?
I started about a mile that way.
About
No, I'm from here in the valley. I'm from Sanger, and I grew up here in Fresno. And I started playing about 67. Started playing school dances and crap like that. And I worked my way up into working bars and all kinds of stuff. And I've just been here ever since. And till I run into Deb. Then we got out on the road and we started traveling.
Well,
Yeah.
let's talk about that. When you two got together and you started making this music, you had the influence from the Grateful Dead. So do you write the songs?
Frank writes a lot more than I do. I tend to be a bit more of the arranging side. I'll take a song and mess it up for us.
Okay.
I write music, not words. I'm not good with words at
So
all.
Frank were you a Dead fan also?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we just barely missed each other in San Francisco. We lived, it turns out, a few blocks from each other at the same time.
No kidding. No kidding. And then got together here in the Valley.
Yeah.
And now since you've gotten together, you played all over, haven't you?
Up and down the West Coast and throughout the western states over the last 20 years that we've been together.
Do you ever keep in touch with the Dead now?
No, that was 25 years ago.
So you don't talk to them any longer?
No.
Now, Bob, how did you get introduced to Good Medicine?
So, music on the green. This is a celebration for me. I went down. The music on the green used to be a little different format. It was actually on a patio out there, and I heard Frank and Debbie, Good Medicine, and all I could go with, wow. You have those wow moments.
Oh yeah, I have them all the time, sitting right here.
And so it started a love affair that has been going on for 12, 15 years now, and when I actually got to meet Frank and Debbie and asked them if they would be interested in coming on the stage and playing for us at the Gold Coin. And that's when I got to hear the story, and they have played at the Coin. And it still stops my heart when these two get together up there with their whole group. It's even a better show. And this weekend on Music on the Green.
So Friday night,
Saturday.
So closing out the whole year, Good Medicine after weekend after weekend after weekend of great bands. The lineup's been amazing up there this summer. Closing out with Good Medicine, I couldn't think of a better band
Before
to do
Peril
it
will be playing Friday night.
Have you seen Before Perils?
No,
How about you guys?
I'm really looking.
No, haven't seen
Before
that.
Perils is a rockin' band. In fact, the girl, the violin player, she just tears it up, man. If you want to see a good show, Before Perils will be a good show. And following it up Saturday night with Good Medicine.
And Ronnie Sweeting's going to be joining us on Saturday night. It's his birthday celebration once again.
Awesome. And now, when we're talking Good Medicine, do we mean Good Medicine and Jeff Halleck also?
The big band.
Oh,
Jeff Halleck, Mark Albasta,
wow.
and then Ronnie Sweeting. So it'll be a nice rockin' five-piece.
It will be, and it'll be a celebration of sorts for everybody.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Awesome.
It closes out the 2014 season in style. And Ronnie organized this consciously because Good Medicine has some really serious traditions in Mariposa. There's a story that Cousin Jack, this is the Cousin Jack Music on the Green Festival. Cousin Jack, of course, has Jack Franklin, very serious roots in popularizing musicians in Mariposa County, and so having Frank and Debbie and Good Medicine on the closing show is going to wrap up the 2014 season in style, and I'm really excited about this.
I'm super excited about it too. You know, we were going to make a run up to Merced this weekend, and I'm thinking maybe we might just stop up in Mariposa on Saturday night to close out the Music on the Green series. And what a great summer it's been.
It'd be a delight to have you come up.
It has been a great summer. We've the crowds have been amazing. The whole town is packed on weekends, and the Music on the Green has been a full stage.
Well, you know, we came up last summer and experienced the Music on the Green for the first time, and I remarked then, I thought, wow, look at how jumping this place is. We came back this summer, and what a difference. I mean, this place is live, jumping all night long. It's not just the Green, it's the whole strip.
Before I switch out, I had something I have to do. John Clark's family, John Clark works for us, and John Clark's family wanted me to say hi to John. So before we split, and by the way, we have some interesting people playing at the Coin again. Not of the caliber of Good Medicine, but we'll be talking to Frank and Debbie to see if possibly they could be over there. But we have Cottonwood Creek coming back this weekend.
A great little band.
All right, and my friend from Sierra Distilleries and Winery are going to be playing on Saturday night. So this is a good show. It's a great weekend to come to Mariposa.
Excellent.
And then on September 20th, Good Medicine gets to open the Blazing Hog Festival barbecue up there, which is a benefit for the J.C. Fremont Hospital. So we're looking forward to that again.
Perfect.
We'll be doing a special show on that later on. But I just found out today that Frank and Debbie are going to be on that program. That's always a great program.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank Frank and Debbie from Good Medicine for coming on the Buzz today. Very nice to have Bob from Bet's Gold Coin here. If you guys don't have any big plans for this weekend, my bet is this: go up to Mariposa and close out the Music on the Green season. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back on the Buzz. Stick around.